Good morning and welcome back to another Slay the Spire stream. I'm your host, Vegetable Bread, and today we're going to be starting off with Ironclad. Watcher took the whole stream yesterday. What a jerk. Didn't even kill the heart. We can get a card remove. That's probably bad. 7 max HP, that's better than pass, and there's no pass option. Transform 2 cards, probably bad, and swap out for boss back. They're all bad, except for 7 max HP, which is strictly good. Is there any reason to believe that removing or transforming a card is good here? I don't see one. Alright, so which route are we taking with our 7 max HP? Well, this route's 3 fights, 2 question marks. It's about what you want before the first elite. If we don't like the elite, we can go to an extra fire. Ends up being a 2 elite path. Either this one or that one. Is there a 3 elite path? There isn't. Only 2 today, unless he gives us wing boots, and then we can go over here. And then we can get 2 more. Wow. Okay. Let's get that strawberry and get moving. Taking some damage on floor 1. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. Silly louses. Let's go ahead and kill the one who's attacking. The other one's at 12 already, which is kind of a convenient number, because it's 3 strikes. Taking 2 more damage. These louses are real jerks. Took a bunch of health. Got some back. Evolve. We're against the only Act 1 boss that does not put status senses in your deck. Perfected Strike is quite bad. I'm not a big fan of Dropkick either, and I do quite like Evolve, so I think we are going to take an Evolve. Okay, kind of a weird floor 1 pick, but you know what, I'll take it. We do have access to a shop here, so we could take a Regret. The max HP is not super meaningful since we already got 7 max HP. We just go from 82 to 87. Pretty low percent marginal change in our max HP. Regret's bad though. I often regret when I take Regret. Very accurately named. I think if we take Regret and don't somehow get it removed right here, we would end up dodging this elite, and that would be bad for us. So let's take the max HP. Despite the low nominal effect. Take 2, d6, seems fine. Good turn 2, 18 damage. Ouch. Maybe this is Block Pot? No, I don't think so. I think we'll just take 7 and develop Evolve. Should get there next turn. Did. Alright. Spot weakness is great. It's not an attack though. And we're sort of burning through our early fights here. We'd have to pick Pommel Strike if we're going to skip spot weakness. Bloodletting is not part of the conversation. Spot weakness is so good though. There's a lot of cards like Pommel Strike in the world. Alright, let's check out spot weakness. We have to take attacks though from here out. I don't think we want to remove one. This is the second time in a row I've skipped this event. No, let's go ahead and remove a... Maybe we'll remove a Defend here. Going up against Guardian though, Defends are pretty valuable. I'm just worried about the the low deck quality at the moment. We've got a lot of speculative stuff. So I want to remove something. I guess I'll just remove a strike. Fine. Okay, we'll spend all 3 energy killing the acid slime, I suppose. Are we triple defending? think it's like spot weakness, double defend, or triple defend. Alright, let's spot weakness, double defend. We can still gain 2 health on the fight if we get lucky. And we did. Ooh, blood potion's very nice. Okay, alright, so we should be okay then. We have to take hemokinesis. Armaments and dual wield are not attacks, and we've put ourselves in a very stressful situation where we absolutely have to take attacks. So I guess hemokinesis is going to have to do it. Dual wield can can copy an attack, but it's got to be hemokinesis. Hemokinesis is not bad against Gremlin Nob either. Get in there and do some damage. Okay, I think we're not going to wake him up this turn. Actually, we can't wake him up this turn. We kind of want to shuffle back to spot weakness, but we want him to be awake for when we spot weakness. So I think we just bash evolve right now, set up the power, get vulnerable for next turn, wake him up with hemokinesis. And then hopefully he's awake for when we draw spot weakness, so not now. Yeah, great. Okay. Not the best wake up of my life. Okay, he is awake, so we can spot weakness him. We are getting beaten up, so let's drink the block pot. And then we're missing 8 damage, or 7 damage to bash to develop vulnerable for next turn. So we'd have to play 2 strikes next turn to make up for it. I'm not super confident that I want to do that. Could be. Okay, so if we do 2 strikes, that is 18 damage, puts him down to, what, 75? No. Yes, 75. From 75, we need to do a lot more damage. Yeah, I think we're probably interested in blocking next turn. Since our wake up was pretty weak, we need this fight to go on for a little while. And so we might need blocking next turn, so we'll strike now. Alright, spot weakness has to happen. I'll play the 1 defend and 1 strike. Alright, so now hopefully we can kill him before he attacks us again. We can take 3 damage to basically guarantee it. It seems worth it. Yep. Okay, great. Not too bad. Lost some health for sure, but... okay. Brutality, I don't know. We have hemokinesis, so we have some health loss synergy, if that's a thing. Gee, I don't know if that's a thing now. It seems like it's not a thing. We have another power, so if we have any power synergy stuff, that's good. Also some card draw. I just don't know though. I don't see anything that makes brutality better than pass here. Spot weakness says we're a strength scaling deck. Evolve says we want to add statuses to our own deck. None of these cards do anything with those. Armaments could get upgrades on hemokinesis, which is really nice. And like spot weakness and bash. So that's something, but it is kind of just like a block card. But you kind of need block cards against Guardian, so I don't hate it. I think we'll pick up an armaments. It's possible that pays off. Okay, do we rest or upgrade here? I think we upgrade hemokinesis. I think we're pretty excited to do that. 4 damage is big boost, and losing 50% less HP is a big deal. I guess 33% less HP. Whatever. And we could heal anyway. We could card remove, but again, we've only taken the one attack, so I think we'd rather heal. Which of these elites is better? They both have a question mark before, or sorry, there's either a question mark before or a question mark after. If the question mark before is golden idol, we get more cards. If the question mark after is serpent, then we could take the curse to the shop. Yeah, I think question mark after is better. Ooh, Bronze Scouts is excellent against Guardian. Thank you. Right. What would you do if you were against one big knobby boy? Bash Hemokinesis seems like the most damage this deck can do on a single turn, so I'll do that. Shoot. So if we spot weakness, he goes up to 29 damage, I believe. Gets 3 strength, but we're vulnerable also. So he goes from 16 raw damage to 19 raw damage. And then he adds 9 to that, goes to 27, yeah. Now wait a minute. That can't be. Because he gets 3 strength. So he can't just get 3 more damage, he has to get more than 3 damage. Oh yeah, 19 plus 9 is 28. Okay, so I think he would go up to 28. I think I'm willing to let him go up to 28 to try and get a kill next turn. So let's spot weakness on him. Yep, it is 28. Okay. Looks like kill next turn is pretty much guaranteed, so I think I'm going to defend for a couple of health. Actually, that was worth 0 health. We can kill him without Hemokinesis. Neat. Ooh, bag prep. Now we're silent. True Grit is great. Pretty excited to take a True Grit, especially against Guardian. Needs an upgrade, so we might have to upgrade it here. I think we can probably swing that. Or we could try to upgrade it here. Seems dangerous. Yeah, I think this is too dangerous to do. We could upgrade our spot weakness before we play it. Seems good. We can bash strike him to kill him, or we can just double strike him. That works too. Yeah, double strike him, bash the front guy, because for some reason we have extra energy. Thanks, Happy Flower. Boop. Okay, Whirlwind's great. We need an attack really badly, and Whirlwind is an attack that I'm willing to put in my deck. Welcome to the deck, Whirlwind. Okay. Alright, here's Brutality again. I think we passed on it for free previously, so I don't think we're paying for it now. Arcos Charge is great, particularly if you have Evolve. We need some attacks, so that seems good. Then it's like Reckless Charge, card remove. Can't afford any potions. We could do Reckless Charge, card remove, Burning Pact. Burning Pact's pretty good too. Yeah, okay. Get rid of one of these silly strikes. Alright, our last test of the hallway is the old looter. I think I'll take 2 damage to do Hemokinesis. It's just tremendously more damage than the other ones. We're taking 2 to do 12 here. Well, the only block is Armaments. So I guess Armaments, Spot Weakness, Strike. I had an Evolve there too, for free. Doesn't matter. We got him. We can Strike the Blood Pot. Easy peasy. Alright, here's some more attacks. Are we picking Clothesline here? Let's see. What are our options? So Sever Soul, Clothesline, Pummel Strike. We passed a couple Pummel Strikes, but maybe we want it now. Our only attacks are Hemokinesis, Whirlwind, and Reckless Charge. I said I was going to upgrade the True Grit, but maybe I upgrade the Whirlwind instead. Or the Spot Weakness. Or maybe the Armaments. If we're going to upgrade something, might as well be Armaments, right? That's not really the question here. The question is, do we want Clothesline or not, basically. I think Pommel Strike and Sever Soul are probably both worse than Skip. I could use an attack, and they're both attacks, but Sever Soul is pretty bad in terms of damage per energy, and the effect is not currently something we're looking for, although sometimes it is. We do have an Evolve and a True Grit, so we've kind of suggested that we might want to go that direction. Burning Pact and Reckless Charge also support that. Make a bunch of statuses and exhaust them archetype. Pommel Strike just isn't that good of a card. It's just like a way worse version of the block card. That does basically the same thing. Block for some number and Sharper. I think we will go for a Clothesline. The only like big damage attack we have is the Hemokinesis, and Hemokinesis makes you feel stupid when you play it. Whereas Clothesline actually blocks pretty well against Guardian. Alright, I think I will upgrade the Armaments. We're about to do a boss fight, so I'll get every card upgraded eventually. Alright, looks like Clothesline Hemokinesis to me. Pretty important that you do a bunch of damage on turn 1. I could consider Attack Bot too, but I'll save that for next turn. We can Armaments, Spot Weakness, and then Whirlwind. So we'd end up doing, this would do 8 times 2 plus 4. So it's 12 times 2, so it would break him. Okay. Works for me. Alright, let's get this strike out of here and look for more block. Find it. Okay. Take 5 then. I guess we'll just play the Evolve and take 11. Beat up a little bit. Here's all the block. I found it. Whirlwind for 16 times 4 is way over 50. If we want to, we could Armaments first to get upgrades on the True Grit and the Defend. Pretty good upgrades. Does 3 times 16 do it? It ends up being 30 plus 18, so no. It's 48 damage. An attack potion is, I believe, guaranteed to get it. I don't think there's any way this can fail. You would need there to be 3 attacks that do only 1 damage somehow. But that's a resource. I think I'd prefer not to spend it. Upgrading True Grit is not mega important. AKA, I'm not willing to take 20 damage to do it. Okay. Let's bring it back to another strike. and defend. Taking 11 again. We could do 30 damage Hemokinesis right now, but I'll hold off. Bash Hemokinesis Reckless Charge is probably lethal. Or probably splits him, so we do... it would end up being 23, I believe. Bash gets 3 more damage when upgraded. No. So it'd be 22. 22 plus 45... Yeah, that breaks him by itself. Okay. So let's do Armaments to get the True Grit and Reckless Charge upgraded. How do we want to do this? We could do 22 plus 33 is 55, and then Hemokinesis him. Lovely. Okay. Clothesline is lethal. Okay, we got through it. Not too tough. Feed versus Immolate. The grudge match. Do you want more max HP, or do you want to kill stuff in Act 2? As great as Feed is, I think Immolate is probably takes it here. We've got almost 90 max HP already. We ran into a couple of events that gave us max HP. We got the Ceiling Donut and the Meow Strawberry. And Immolate is just such a powerful attack, both on its own and in a deck with an Evolve and a Burning Pact. True Grit. Kind of has to be Immolate, unfortunately. We have to pick the Cultist Potion, and I think we never give away the Entropic Brew, so we discard that. This is an amazing set of potions. I'd be pretty happy to find Sozu here, but no. Market Pain jumps right out. We already have a copy of Evolve. So the downside is not super relevant. We're going to want to upgrade that Evolve, because it seems like we are definitely in the self-statusing synergy package. Pandora's Box is also a card. We don't have any eggs or anything, so it's not like super good. We transform 7 cards. We've got rid of a couple of strikes already. And Black Star is also here. It's better than Skip. That's always true. I'm pretty interested in an Energy Relic, though, and Market Pain is probably at the top of the list for Energy Relics. Might even be better than Snecko Eye right now. So that's quite a statement. Snecko Eye is probably the best relic in the game. All right, Collector is going to try and collect us. We don't super need Bites or Apparitions. I'm not really feeling that particular pinch. So we don't have to go to question marks, although Ancient Writing and the book and stuff are still really good. And I'd probably take Bites if it doesn't cost too much current HP when I get there. We don't have much money, so we're probably dodging shops. Maybe going this way. That forces us into Mega Elite, so maybe not. Looks like 2 elites is the max in the act. Even if we did take a Mega Elite, we don't get 2. So it's kind of these 2 or these 2 is the choice. In order to get here, we have to go through like an extra fight relative to here. And this one has an extra fire, so I'm not sure why I would go this way instead of that way. Seems like left is just better. I guess we do have an option of a late shop, which could be nice. I don't like getting forced into lines, but this line is better, so let's take it. And I think we'll favor the question marks. Probably end up doing 3 fights, which means this one will be hard pool. If we don't feel like we're ready for a hard pool, we can go to a shop to dodge it, but you know. We're getting robbed. We can start with either Bash Immolate or Spot Weakness Immolate Defend. Pretty good options. Bash Immolate is going to do... Immolate's going to do 31 damage. Plus the damage from Bash is 39. It's not lethal on anybody. We do set up vulnerable on somebody for next turn. There's a huge gap between their health totals, so it's possible it's better to kill Looter and let Mugger run away, but I don't think so. We do have extra energy next turn, so we'll have 5 energy for a potential Whirlwind. 5 energy Whirlwind is 25 damage. So we could try and set that up by just like, I think Spot Weakness Immolate sets that up pretty well. We get to defend for 5. There's a problem with this this setup, which is that we have 2 really good potions, but our potion percent is 40%. So we're pretty likely to be offered a potion in this fight. But none of these potions are particularly good for right now. I think that's just unfortunate, unfortunately. The Spot Weakness Immolate play, I feel like, is a little bit all in on getting Whirlwind next turn, which is not guaranteed. So I think I'm going to bash Immolate instead. That gives us a lot more opportunity to kill Mugger if we don't end up getting Whirlwind. We do take a little bit extra damage though, which hurts. Armament Strike kills Mugger. We're definitely playing Armaments first. Okay. Alright. Rampage, Heavy Blade, Perfected Strike. We don't have any strength scaling yet, which is kind of insane. So Heavy Blade is interesting. We have a True Grit and a Burning Pact, so and like an Evolve. So in the past, we've been able to get to a pretty thin deck, at least against the Guardian. So being able to play Heavy Blade every turn seems pretty good. It needs an upgrade, but we have armaments, so what do we care? Rampage is also a good card to play every turn. If you're going to be playing a card every turn. Rampage keeps getting better and better. Okay, so assuming we have, like, how much strength do we get? If we get 4 strength per turn, then Heavy Blade gets an extra 12 damage per turn, whereas Rampage only gets an extra 5 damage per turn, but Heavy Blade plus, or actually Rampage gets an extra 9 damage per turn, because it gets 5 from itself and 4 from Spot Weakness, or per cycle, I should say. So it's a difference of 3 damage, and Heavy Blade costs 1 more. Heavy Blade does 1 less damage per energy the first time you play it, assuming you have no strength. I was not expecting to talk myself into Rampage here. Heavy Blade's way better if you find like a Limit Break or a Demon form. We don't have those things yet, though. I'm not sure that it's correct to build around them, since we don't have them. Plus they're both rares. Are there any non-rares that Heavy Blade's way better with? What about just like... what's the power that just gives you 2 strength? What is that thing called? Heavy Blade's better with that, obviously. Yeah, it doesn't seem like we're all in on strength scaling. It does seem like we're pretty all in on having a thin deck, so I think Rampage is actually better. Do we need an attack here? We have Reckless Charge and Immolate, Whirlwind. We're not, like, super desperate for damage. I do think we are pretty behind against Collector, though. So we need to catch up a little bit. Okay, I'll take Rampage. Okay, well, yeah, we're pretty good in this fight. We've got Whirlwind and Inferno. So let's fight him. Let's see, Whirlwind does 20 damage right now. Oh wait, we have Spot Weakness. So Spot Weakness Whirlwind is probably happening. So we're doing 24 AoE. Okay. Do we Cultist Potion? Seems like the fight's probably over too fast. He kills himself, and if we Reckless Charge him, he kills himself too. That line leaves us taking 24 damage, which is kind of a lot of damage. But it does leave only Bear up, and he's at 13. If we want to try and save our health, we could just Reckless Charge Pointy, and then most likely draw Immolate next turn. I say most likely, but it's not actually overwhelmingly likely. It is more than 50% because Burning Pact, but not by a ton. We're obviously playing both the defense, even though they don't do anything. I think I want to preserve health. I'll give Immolate a chance. I'll just bash just to make sure it's enough damage. Okay. There's a Feel No Pain. Wow, Feel No Pain versus Wild Strike Plus. Jeez. Two things this deck really wants up against each other. Well, that's just unfortunate, because we have to choose. I think it's probably Feel No Pain. This is our first copy of Feel No Pain. How many things actually say Exhaust on them? It's just Burning Pact and True Grit, and Reckless Charge. It does seem like Feel No Pain is really important for the future of the deck, but it seems like Wild Strike helps me win fights right now. So if we feel like this deck is able to overcome the challenges in the immediate future, we should take Feel No Pain. If we think we might have trouble with challenges in the immediate future, we should take Wild Strike. Red Mask looks a lot like Mask of Pain. Also, I've got two masks on now. They're both red. Are they like on top of each other? What happens if I get a Cultist face? What then? So many masks. Plus I've got like just the Ironclad mask is like pretty significant. It's hard to imagine putting a mask on over that like metal helmet. I think we're gonna survive the immediate challenges. I think we can take Feel No Pain. Alright, this is an okay fight for Cultist Potion, and we kind of need to spend it on something before we get another potion, because our potion percent is up to like 60% now. We like didn't get a potion at either of these first two fights. Or wait, does this one count? It should, right? But it has kind of a special reward section. I'm not sure if you can get a potion from it. Either way, our potion percent is at least 50%, because it was 40 on the first floor and then went up by 10 because we didn't get one there for sure. So it might be up to 60 by now. So we should drink a potion if there's any reason to do so, and there is. Because this tends to be kind of a long fight. Let's Burning Pact first. Let's see what we're drawing. I think we're going to play Spot Weakness, True Grit, Defend. Let's see. If we Hemokinesis, we break armor. We spend 2 health. We're currently losing 8 HP. So we go to 14 versus going to 12. Let's drink this. Let's see if there's anything better here. Can anything bad happen if we play the top 3 cards? It's not a great armaments. Pretty excited about Defend, though. Armaments and Defend are both good. Yeah, let's play it before we play Reckless Charge, because I don't want the days in there. Okay. We gotta Defend, which is something. Okay. Are we dead? We have to kill him now. This is 10 damage per energy. This is 7, or sorry, like 9-ish. This is 6-ish, and that's 13-ish. So Immolate Whirlwind is max damage. 26 means he is losing all his armor and taking 15 damage, puts him at 22. And then we Whirlwind for 2, and we're off lethal by 2. Armaments upgrades both, but it spends an energy. Immolate goes from 21 to 28 damage, so it gets plus 7, and then Whirlwind gets plus 3. So this goes up by 7 to 33 damage, leaving him at 14. And then Whirlwind goes up to 13. Still doesn't kill him. Cool. What about Bash Immolate? Does 13 damage, leaving him at 35. And then that kills him. Great. Bash Immolate does it. Okay. Don't have to spend the potion. Searing Blow with Armaments Plus is little blinking red light. That could make things happen. I don't think we want that, though. We've already got a... well... We've already got a scaling damage plan in Rampage. We just tried to play Rampage a bunch. We're skipping this. We're in a lot of danger here. I think Regen Pot is pretty nice. I really do like Explosive Potion against... Gremlin Leader. It's really important. But I think Flex Pot's better. We have Whirlwind and Immolate, so I think we can get rid of Regen Potion, and we need the Regen Potion over the Explosive Potion. We could do the hallway fight, drink the Regen Potion during the hallway fight, potentially heal with Burning Blood, and get another potion as a reward. And then, like, heal at the campsite. I think we have to do that. I don't think we can spend money right now. We don't have very much. Alright, not a super easy fight to heal in, but it is possible. I think we have to save the Flex Pot for the Elite fight, though. So we're not spending that right now. Spot Weakness, Immolate, Double Strike kills him, right? This ends up doing 24 AoE, and these each do 9, so if you spend both. Okay. Where's that evolve? I will Hemokinesis this turn. It's, Chosen can be kind of scary. I might want to be ending the turn next turn. Or ending the fight next turn. Let's see, can we possibly heal for 1? No. Okay, well, then kill her. Alright, not terrible. We did get another potion. Ooh, Offering's great, right? Yeah. Let's take Offering. And heal at the campsite. Alright, 58, not too bad. Should be able to deal with an Elite at 58. Slavers. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and draw some cards, see what we get. Ouch. No Whirlwind, no Immolate. Not even an Armaments. We could play the top 3 cards. It's possible we get a Whirlwind, Armaments, Immolate. Other good outcomes, Evolve, Feel No Pain, Hemokinesis. Pretty much everything's a good outcome. Is there a bad outcome? There isn't. Okay, well, if there's no bad outcome, let's do it. We did get the armaments, so everything's upgraded. That's nice. Take the extra strength. So we can bash, clothesline, strike somebody. That's our max damage. It's 14 plus 27 is 41. So it would be lethal on any target. Means we're not blocking at all. But that we only take 9 in that context. We could flex pot too. If we flex pot, then it's then probably bash plus clothesline it's lethal. Then we can true grit a wound. So if we flex pot, bash is 19, and then clothesline is let's see, starts at 23, gets plus 11, goes up to 34. Wait, 23 plus 11, yeah, 34. Okay, 34 plus 19 is 50 something. So yeah, that's lethal. Is it worth a flex spot? We're killing him either way. The flex spot's only really getting us 9 health and exhausting a wound. So I think, no, it's not worth it. Okay. Evolve seems important with the wounds in the fight. And the wounds we give ourselves. Let's see. Maybe that was wrong. So with flex spot, this would do 14. 14 times 4 would have been lethal. Is 14 times 3 lethal? 14 times 3 is 42. So no. So I'm going to restart the fight and do that correctly. Still going to take the 9 damage last turn. But, you know. Alright, so we offeringed. And then we chaos potted. We did this. Okay. Then we'll flex pot next turn. Cool. Oh, Memori. Sword Boomerang. That's pretty nice. Headbutt's actually nice too. Headbutt helps us play Rampage again. Get Immolate back, other related things. Headbutt ends up usually being in this deck, doing silly things with Dark Embrace. So you like headbutt something, exhaust something from your hand, draw a card. Seems good. Do we rest again, or is 50 enough? We have no potions. We relied pretty heavily on potions for that last fight. If we smith something, what would we smith? I don't even know. Probably True Grit. True Grit's pretty obnoxious if it's unupgraded. Maybe Spot Weakness or Evolve. Offering gets a pretty good upgrade. Immolate gets good damage per energy. I think we're just resting. 26 health is quite a bit. I would like to survive, please. Mercury Hourglass is not great. It's pretty good. But we are midway through Act 2, so the opportunities for Mercury Hourglass to kill people are diminishing quickly. So I think this might be the Sapphire Key. Let's take Sapphire Key. If for no other reason than because it makes Curse Key better at the end of the act. Thank you, Immolate. We can armaments too. Now we have to choose between like Feel No Pain Evolve or Rampage Headbutt, which are both pretty reasonable options. I think I like Rampage Headbutt. Let's end him. Clothesline is less damage per energy, and we probably don't care about the weaken next turn. We might, though. It's actually more damage per energy. Never mind. Keep thinking that Whirlwind is upgraded, but it is not. Alright, let's draw some cards, see what they are. Good of you to show up, spot weakness. We have to Reckless Charge Strike if we want to kill Sneaky Gremlin. And I think we do. And then I think to get max block, we will defend and trigger it. Hey, we got the wound. Double Strike kills Mad Gremlin. We can set up vulnerable for next turn. Or we could go super aggro and bash Double Strike on Gremlin Leader. It's 11 plus 14, or wait, 13 times 2. 13 times 2 is 26. 26 plus 11 is 37. 51 minus 37 is 14. So we have to do 14 damage next turn. We have a Burning Pact coming up. We're actually pretty likely to get 14 damage. Okay, let's go for it. Immolate, Whirlwind, anything good and not bad would be appreciated. That'll do it. Second offering? I mean, sure, right? Yeah, I can't imagine taking any of the other cards over offering, and I can't imagine offering being worse than skip. So let's do it. Snake Plant? What? That's not fair. Sure. I guess it's just Clothesline Immolate. Just casually taking half of Snake Plant's health on turn 1. We can headbutt something and then offering to go get it and play it. If that thing is Immolate, is it lethal? It says it does 21 damage. We are weakened though, so it's only doing 16. This does 3 net damage because he gets 3 block. So he goes to 26, so we need to find 10 extra damage somehow. It's not out of the range of possibility. Let's offering first, and then maybe we get Rampage? Maybe we get Armaments. We did get Rampage, so we can headbutt. We can Rampage, headbutt, Rampage if we want. Looks like we need to start thinking about how to block this turn. So 14. Let's see. 7 does net damage of 3. And we currently need 3 damage. Does this work perfectly? So it does 7 damage, 4 into armor, 3 into health, so it goes to 10, gets 5 block. No. And then we are off by 1, because it gets 5 armor. How is this math wrong? This does 3 net damage. Oh, it does 2 net damage, right? Because it gets 5 armor back. Yep, so this does 2 net damage, so it's a little bit short. But we have a strike to finish him off. Oh wait, no. The correct use of the strike is we use it on armor, right? No, we still don't have enough. Because after we rampage, he'll have 6 armor. And then this strike will do nothing. It's sort of unbelievable this doesn't work. He gets left at 1 with 0 armor. There's no way to reorder it. He does not gain block if you only hit his armor, but there's no way for me to only hit his armor. this does too much right now, and it'll do too much after the next attack too, and it's the lowest damage attack. Alright. No. It's not. What I thought I could do is strike to just remove the armor, and then rampage to kill him, but no, because the strike will we'll do 6, so he'll go to 11 and get 5 block, and then we do whatever 14, so he loses the 5 block and 9 health and goes to 2, and then gets 6 armor, and Reckless Charge takes all of his armor. Yeah, if we were able to like remove the vulnerable so the strike could remove the armor, then it would work, but otherwise no. Okay, well the order doesn't matter. My favorite order is this one, but no. He does die to the first damage return, so we only take 1, but okay. Sentinel Plus always catches my eye. What is the deal with all these upgraded cards? We don't have any eggs or anything. We have a Burning Pact, so we can exhaust the Sentinel. And it blocks for 8, you know, it's a Defend Plus. Havoc Plus is a possibility. We do have Rampage, so we have to avoid that one specific card. But we've got a 24 card deck now, so it's not really a big deal. We get to play a card for free and get some block exhausted. If it's a power, we just get to play it. There's no downside. There's a bunch of cards that cost more than 1. There's got Clothesline, Immolate, Bash, and stuff. They all get big discounts. Even the cards that cost 1 get a discount. Spot Weakness is a bit of a miss with Havoc. Havoc is also just like bad against Time Lord. I think Havoc Plus and Sentinel Plus are both better than Skip, though. I think Havoc Plus is probably the better of the two. Alright, we have Rampage Headbutt. That's a good start. We could draw it now and play it, but I'd rather just bash and set up Vulnerable for next turn. Maybe that's not true, because the cost of Rampage gets randomized when I draw it next turn. Yeah, I think I'll set up Vulnerable. Why not? Indeed, our Rampage does cost 3. Alright, so we're either Reckless Charge defending or Rampaging. I think it's Reckless Charge defend. Get that 8 block. Hope that we don't get randomly murdered by Snecko. This offering costs 1 energy. That's gross. I think we just block and chill this turn. What are these cards? Any of them bad to play randomly? No, they're all good to play randomly. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, Snecko. Sometimes he absolutely destroys you. Should we offering to look for Bash before we Rampage? Or do we not care? We basically have to get lethal this turn or he kills us. I guess we could defend and survive at 8, but that's basically the same as dying, right? Our 3, 6, 9 cards in hand, so we need to get rid of 1 more before we play offering. I think that one is going to be Rampage. No, it'll be Strike, just in case we... No, I don't want to draw with 0 energy. Alright, please tell me Reckless Charge Hemokinesis is enough. 9 plus 15, 24, exactly. Thank you. Okay, Power Through's great. Seeing Red says Exhaust on it. It's kind of okay in this deck. I think Power Through is something we need, though. We're putting all the pieces together. Havoc first. Worst outcome is probably Rampage. What if it draws Whirlwind? We don't get to play any of these. And we become vulnerable. Actually, we don't become vulnerable. We do 24 damage. No, wait. We do... Wait, do we do 40 damage? Yes, we do. Never mind. Alright, let's see it. Ascender's Bane. Okay. Let's evolve and then Burning Pact, see if we can get anything better than these strikes and defends. Indeed we can. Armaments makes the whole hand a lot better. And we'll block most of the damage. Still take a little bit. Probably going to Offering this turn. Let's Offering first and see what we're looking at. We have Headbutt Rampage. Immolate cleans up the Fungi Beast. A little bit concerned about dying to that plan, though. We don't have Feel No Pain. So True Grit is only blocking for 5. It seems like we need Lethal here. I think our best shot at Lethal would be Bash on Shield Parasite, and then Immolate would do an extra 12, so it would do 37. 12 plus 37 is 49. And then we've got 2 extra energy. He's taken 49 damage. 68 minus 49 is 19. 19 plus 14 is 33. So we need to do 33 damage with 2 energy. Reckless Charge does 16. Rampage does 18. 16 plus 18 is 34. And then we've got 1 more energy for Whirlwind. I guess that does it. Okay. Cool. We got there. Second Wind seems good. Seems like a necessary part of the status-centric deck. I feel like we've assembled the whole combo here. We've got all the little bits. We got the Evolve. We got the we've got a Feel No Pain. Got a Second Wind. A Power Through. Got a Burning Pact. Immolate. Got a lot of little pieces coming together here. I don't know if they came together fast enough, but I guess we're about to find out. Probably just taking the gold. It's a little bit late for a Ritual Dagger, and HP is pretty valuable here. Also, we just like don't have that much ability to hang on in fights. We pretty much have to kill people as soon as we have the option to do so. Definitely resting here. Not going to survive that fight at 19. Not with this deck. Armaments and Powers turn 1 is excellent. Big fan of that. I guess Headbutt's the most damage. Alright, Offering into Armament or Armament into Offering. Both reasonable. I'm pretty sure it's Offering into Armament. We just get extra cards. Yeah, we've already got, what, 7 cards in hand? Yeah. So we'd only get 1 extra. If we Armaments first, I'd rather get 3 upgrades than 1 extra draw right now. Okay. Get a bunch of upgrades. So yeah, power through. Is there anything bad to Havoc here? Yeah, Rampage is pretty bad. I think we need that to not happen, so we're not going to play Havoc this turn. I got 5 energy left for Whirlwind. That would be 40 damage. We could finish off this Torch Head with the Explosive Potion if we wish. We don't actually need to do that right now. We can just let him hit us because he's just hitting armor. Oh, also he dies to damage turn. I was about to say we should try and leave one alive so that when he summons he only gets one, but we killed him, so whatever. Looks like we're taking some damage here. I think we're playing both defense rather than using Second Wind to exhaust them. Unless we're going for a thin deck thing. And we kind of are, right? Because we're trying to kill him with a Rampage. So I guess Second Wind Bash is the line. There's Second Wave Immolate. We haven't... we played an Evolve Plus, so the Immolate is actually kind of positive card draw. Oh, it is 18 block, that's true, because the Feel No Pain, thank you. Okay, we're definitely doing that. So the damage difference is 13. So do I think I'm going to make up 13 damage? I don't know why I would even want to. The burn is like not even a necessarily negative effect. Okay. The one turn is not attacking. Draw the spot weakness. Classic. We can shuffle this turn, but I don't want to shuffle without spot weakness in the deck. But then I also don't want to redraw spot weakness right now. I think I'll just put it in the deck. Oh. That is an unupgraded Burning Pact that only draws 2 cards. Well, okay then. Alright, 3, 6, 9 cards in hand. We can Armaments getting 3 upgrades. Havoc is not currently playable because we have Rampage and Spot Weakness in the draw pile. Probably want to play Clothesline. And Armaments, because those are our only ways to block. We're also blocking for 4 with the Daze. That always happens. What does the rest of the energy go into? Immolate again? You can get too many burns. Like, burns are kind of a good thing, but also a bad thing. So if we Whirlwind, we miss, we do 12 damage and miss out on 9. I don't really want to miss out on 9 damage. But I think I will. Another spot weakness on a non-attack turn, very frustrating. Headbutt also came up before Rampage, so we got a real bad shuffle going. Bash and Strike need to happen. And then I guess just Headbutt. Probably the Immolate. He's about to summon, so we might as well get ready for that. Alright, offering shuffles. We can put Rampage in the shuffle, and then try and draw it immediately. It seems like we want to draw True Grit too. We've got a lot of wounds piling up. So let's True Grit that wound. We might actually need to Rampage a Torch Head to survive this turn. We're probably using the Explosive Potion and the Immolate, so that's 31 damage. So Rampage would do 40 exactly. And we could use Hemokinesis to kill this one. Actually, that's... Oh yeah, it's 4 more damage, so it should also go exactly. So we gain a net 8 health by doing that. Alright, well we want Rampage in the shuffle. I don't think we want Hemokinesis or Immolate, so we'll Rampage and then Offering and see what we're doing. We have Second Wind Power Through, so we don't really need to kill either of them. We can block this turn. Unfortunately, we have Second Wind in a hand with very few statuses in it, which is pretty problematic. We can just use Strike Daze to kill this back one instead of the Hemokinesis, so we can save 2 health. I guess Strike Charge. Okay, so we can block for 4 with Burning Pact on the Hemokinesis, or we can block for 10 with True Grit on the Hemokinesis. I think I like True Grit Hemokinesis. Alright, we're getting there, slowly. Oh good, Spot Weakness is here again, to observe the Collector not attacking. We have a lot of statuses coming up, so I'm pretty tempted to headbutt the Second Wind. Seems like the right thing to do. We could also Spot Weakness and then headbutt that. Try and get some strength. But I think surviving is pretty important. So let's focus on that. Okay. So Second Wind gets to do a ton of work now. We don't have Dark Embrace, so it doesn't draw any cards or anything, so we can just play it now. There we go. That's why we play the cards. Okay. Missed a little bit of damage. I could have developed the Vulnerable before I rampaged. Looks like maybe we're dying here. He's already weak, so this doesn't block at all. Yeah, we have to kill him this turn. He's already vulnerable, so Bash doesn't add any damage. Strikes are 13 damage per energy. Whirlwind is slightly less. Clothesline is less than Whirlwind. Bash is the weakest of them all, so we should Strike Whirlwind. It's max damage. I think it's probably not enough. Yep. Alright, well, we got collected. That is just too bad. The next torch head is us. Yeah, these Feel No Pain decks, I don't know, man. I can never get them to work. Every once in a while you'll have one hit really well and it'll make it to Act 4, and it's actually really effective in Act 4. I think actually the last Feel No Pain deck I did killed the heart, now that I'm thinking about it. But that was like cheating. It was like a deck that was doing something else. It was like a Searing Blow deck or something, and then like in Act 4 we found like a Second Wind at a shop or something, and I was like, oh hey, I guess we're a Feel No Pain deck now. But yeah, this one, I'm not really sure what was wrong with this one. It just felt like we were bleeding health all the time. Maybe it was the 2 offerings. Maybe we offered too deeply of ourselves. We had a lot of problems picking up an early attack. That was kind of a stumbling block. But we made it through Act 1, so we didn't stumble that hard. It never did really feel like the damage caught up, though. Maybe we should take that Heavy Blade instead of the Rampage. But, like, honestly, like, we just never landed a Spot Weakness in the Collector fight. It just, like, every time we drew Spot Weakness, he wasn't attacking. And that's the only way we scaled, other than Rampage, and Rampage just wasn't fast enough. I think that's really the problem. Yeah.